Hi, this video is going to be ending with the article on the Board of Trustees for Wikipedia. And it's kind of sad that it has to come to this, but I need to recount a story as a Wikipedian for the last 3 years that culminated in my loss of my Wikipedia account. Although I've only had one notice in 3 years. But that all changed within 1 week. And it changed as soon as I started to edit the Koch family article. I looked at it here, and in the political activities, I read what essentially reads like an open love letter to the Koch family about various philanthropic, donations, and there's very little political activity in this article at all, except for mention of the fact that they started the Tea Party. So anyway, I'd found an article that outlines the data points on how the Koch family has donated $20.5 million in the year 2008 to lobbying efforts where they employ at least 30 lobbyists to attempt to overturn or roll back federal regulations on lots of things, but amongst them are rolling back controls on potentially toxic substances like asbestos and like dioxin. I'll link the I'll link the articles down here below in the show more section so you can read all about it. But anyway, as soon as I put those additions in there, what happened was I get a visit, at least the article gets a visit, from a user, also an admin, named Arthur Rubin. And against Wikipedia policy, this guy starts off an edit war by reverting. And it's a clear violation of Wikipedia policy. Don't start off editing with revert wars, because all they do is they make for a bad editing environment. Well, hey, Arthur Rubin didn't care. Revert, takes my edit right out. I revert back. And then simultaneously, we both slap warnings, edit war warnings, on each other's talk pages. And what I did is I'd started a section in the talk page of the Koch family article here, and I said, "Explain your reverts." He ignored it until I left a message on his talk page, which maybe he didn't see right away. But you know what? You're an admin. You have to live to a higher level of conduct than us regular users do. All right. So finally, he responded to it, and I said, "What's your problem with this edit?" Well, if anybody that has an account can go to this talk page and on the Koch family article, you'll see that he launches about 5 or 6 different objections to not only the edit, but the citations, the sources, the verification. And I'm like, whoa, this guy's machine gunning, these objections at me. He's saying that stuff that's in the article doesn't even, in your edit doesn't exist in the article. I'm like, dude, it exists in the article. How about you read the article before objecting to it, which clearly paints the portrait of user Arthur Rubin, admin Arthur Rubin, not wanting this stuff in the article to begin with. He's objecting to the existence of it. That's it. So anyway, I'm a reasonable man. So finally, after I calm him down and say, listen, it's obvious that the article is valid. You need to start discussing how you want this put in here. If there are any objections to the verbatim, then please make some suggestions. He goes, well, here, I suggest this. I suggest that you put it in the political activities of the Koch family article first, then we can put it back into the Koch family article. I'm like, no, okay, all right, let's do that. So I arrived there. And, I thought that we're just going to pick right back up from where we'd made some editing agreements. No. Now what he does is he stands by and he lets other people attack this, the articles and make the same arguments he's made. And then, but then he appears, which is wikistalking. So right there's another violation, wikistalking. Turns out it's not the first time he would have been accused of that either, because throughout this process, what happens is somebody leaves a message on my talk page, and you can see right here with little smiley faces. He says, "I think there's something you need to see." And it's an IP editor wanting to remain anonymous. He points out to me a litany, a grocery list of violations that Arthur Rubin has had. He's had 333 notifications. Now, as an admin, it's fair to say that he's the one that's been launching notifications against other users. But if you go through these line item and take a look at some of them, you'll see that half of them are Arthur Rubin being reported for conduct unbecoming of a Wikipedian, period, much less an admin. So, I mean, there's more harassment from Arthur Rubin. There's also one where he wikistalks a user from one article to the next and then only admits it once the notification is put up. But here's okay, maybe if I saw another user doing this, I would go, well, he'll get his comeuppance, he'll get, permanently banned from Wikipedia. No, Arthur Rubin has yet to be banned from Wikipedia after this laundry list of 333 notifications. So what I do is I begin to do a little bit of research into Arthur Rubin. And I actually found out who this user Arthur Rubin is in reality. It turns out that this user, the person behind the moniker Arthur Rubin, has actually run for political office as a libertarian back in the early 80s. And it's not so coincidental that the Koch family makes donations. That's their primary political party, is the Libertarian Party. So all the pieces fit. Not only do they fit that way, David Koch ran for vice president of the United States of America on the Libertarian Party ticket in 1984. So to say that there is some sort of a bias behind this admin editing the Wikipedia articles on the Koch family libertarian interests or whatever is an understatement. This guy is thoroughly involved in the party. So anyway, let me see here. What else could we go over here? I'm not going to show this person's identity because that's just not gentlemanly. Unlike Arthur Rubin, the user Arthur Rubin, I'm a gentleman. All right. So, and I expected the Wikipedia environment to be similar because there's a lot of intelligent people on Wikipedia. It's an intelligent source of information. It's very good. It's changed my life in many ways insofar as being able to find information that I would never have been able to find before. It's poignant. It's reliable unless you get admins like this, POV pushing, point of view pushing. It's ridiculous because it bastardizes the very principles upon which Wikipedia was founded, and it destroys the editing environment. Users, admins like Arthur Rubin are destructive to the Wikipedia project. Now, when I had sent some emails to Wikipedia and made phone calls to Wikipedia, I was told, well, you know what, we can't do anything about this because Wikipedia is a self-governing, body and it's very democratic. I'm like, no, it's not. It's not democratic when you have immunity for these admins. But one thing that struck me was that the person on the other line at Wikipedia said we're volunteers. And so what I did is I went to this person's LinkedIn website, the user Arthur Rubin, the person behind him, and on his LinkedIn profile it says a volunteer Wikipedia. You got to be kidding me. So this is how this guy gets immunity. He's a volunteer in the Wikipedia offices. I don't know how often, whatever, but hey, it's on his resume. Okay. I was before encouraging people to call telephone numbers or to send emails, but as you'll see, as far as I got with it, that's kind of pointless. So obviously what we have to do is we have to inform the people that care about what happens at Wikipedia, Wikipedia's reputation, what people's perception is of Wikipedia, and also who have the authority to make changes of admin inside of the Wikipedia frame. So this is obviously the Board of Trustees. FedEx a letter outlining your complaints about Arthur Rubin to the Board of Trustees. Send it FedEx. You can even mention the 333 notifications. You can mention how he's been bullying, how he constantly violates Wikipedia good faith editing. This guy is Wikipedia poison. All right. So these people deserve to know. These people obviously don't know because whenever reports are made to Wikipedia at the volunteer level, they are thrown away. because it's crony protectionism at Wikipedia. Anyway, I hope that this video is going to help keep Wikipedia on track and keep it, the good information online encyclopedia that it is. I certainly harbor no bad feelings towards Wikipedia itself. Wikipedia is a great website. So anyway, I hope this helped out. So I'll talk to you later, and have fun Wikipediaing. I'm done.